Bobby. I go, Bobby. Baby girl, let the ice break. Give you all what your life is. I know what I say. Give me, baby girl, another night, yeah. When you want something, come on, you can ask and I never say no. You know what I say. Upgrade and nice, I can get you some.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Jess from Jess InSight. Today I'm going to do this Juneteenth look for you guys, so keep on watching. I wanted to do a quick video, and we're going to be celebrating Juneteenth. So today I decided to do a makeup look, as well as part 2 will be a mukbang as well. But I kind of just wanted to kind of get started, show you guys my makeup eye look today. It's gonna be all about black, of course, and just kind of want to go over some of my thoughts that's been happening these past couple weeks. So stay tuned and we'll get started. Okay guys, I am back. I did my brows off camera, but yeah, I just wanted to do this video just thinking about what's going on, and it's just a lot. But before I get into that, I just want to educate you real quick on what Juneteenth is, in case you don't already know. So I'm just going to read straight from the source, and Google is my friend. Just to give you some background information, Juneteenth is the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the ending of slavery within the United States. So basically, it's just to celebrate that slavery officially ended within the US. So basically that day was back in 1865 on June 19th, led by General Gordon Granger, and it was in Texas, that the news ended and that enslaved were now free. So that's about 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, which ended, that became official on January 1st, 1863. So yeah, about 2 years later, slavery officially ended, with its last date in Texas. Basically, that's what Juneteenth is, and we basically tried to make a big deal out of it, because it is a big deal. Juneteenth ended slavery. I mean, that is basically America's biggest sin. All that's going on right now, I think it's important for us to remember that holiday and the reason why we celebrate it, and the reason why that it's still years from then where, although we're free, we're not free from systemic racism. And what does that mean? That just means that although, you know, we're physically not in cuffs anymore, we physically are not, you know, under a master or anything, it doesn't change the fact that to this day in 2020, we're dealing with oppression and systematic racism on a different level. People are better at hiding it, and it's just hard to fathom with all that's been going on in the world with George Floyd and, you know, all these other young men that have failed on and been failed by the system with police brutality. It's just a reminder of where we came from and how much more of a road we still have to go. I'm just kind of still in shock a little bit about what's been happening these past couple months, just because, if you guys don't already know, I actually have a younger brother. Yes, and he is the youngest male in our family, and very protective of him. He's the only male in our family of women, so it's a little hard to kind of deal with what's going on, because it's in our house. Everyone that looks like me, everyone that looks like my brother, my family, and it's hard for me because, one, you know, I had a father that passed away almost 3 years now, and you know, with a brother who's in high school, you know, still figuring out his life. That's a like monumental time that you need a father figure in your life, or at least someone to help you out. And so it's been a struggle for my family, especially hearing and seeing all these news. And it's just like, what keeps my brother from being a Trayvon Martin? What keeps my brother from being AHMUAD Arbery? Like, what keeps my brother from not being another story like this? And the thing is, nothing. He's gonna face that. That's just being part of a black male in this society today. Sorry, I forgot not mentioning what I'm pulling from. I'm in the Jaclyn Hill palette. I just use this shade first right here, and then I followed up that second shade right here. We'll remember to mention it as I keep going along. It's just heartbreaking to deal with what's going on right now. I've literally just been crying my eyes out. And I'm not just saying that because, oh, I want people to feel sad for me or something weird like that. No, it's just, I'm going with the e.l.f. medium shade. I just can't fathom how a young black boy can become so cute and, oh my god, your son's so cute. Oh my gosh, your brother's so cute. He's so young. Like, oh my god, he's so cute. And all of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, like, oh my gosh, he's scary. Oh, I'm gonna hold my purse tighter when I walk down the street. Oh, I'm going to do this and do that because of these mentality and stereotypes that's been perpetuated in homes. I'm going with medium shade e.l.f. concealer. And it's just crazy to me. Listen to these experiences that people are saying. Just because someone didn't have the same experience as you doesn't mean theirs is invalid or not valid. I'm going back in the Jaclyn Hill and doing this black right here. And it's just crazy to me that this is just, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. But I think it's hitting us all more because we're all at home. You know, it's not something we can avoid and just like, all right, let's just carry on with our day again. People are at home. There's a reason that this got blown up to the proportion it did, you know? And for those that don't understand the reasoning behind Black Lives Matter, like, I don't have words for you. Like, I really don't. If you don't understand that, then you just don't care. And it's not to say like all lives don't matter. All lives matter, but all lives will matter as soon as Black Lives Matter too. That's what they're trying to say. It's not about, oh, we're trying to make a police brutality issue a racism issue. It's because everything's intertwined. Everything is one thing that leads to another. I'm going into the e.l.f. pigment here. I'm gonna go back with this and put that a little bit over the black. Do your research. Look up these facts yourself. Look up scenarios and videos. Listen to your friends. Call them up. Ask them about their experiences. Listen with your heart. I'm taking this NYX glitter in MGLI 06, and that's the glitter I'm picking up and putting on. Like, listen to those people because their experiences are valid and it's coming from somewhere. Young me, like, definitely didn't understand, insecure about what I looked like, was not very proud of the skin I was in. But then I went to college I saw the value of being black. And I found other people, sorry, ESPN alert. I saw other people that knew what I was dealing with, can resonate with my experiences because they had that too. And I don't know, it was just a unique experience. Going back in with that black organizations that I was a part of, you know, sports, business, and things like that, just the business department, seeing other like-minded, successful, goal-oriented black people resonated with me so hard. I was just, my eyes were open. It was an amazing experience going to one of the most diverse universities in the planet. UCF is top-notch, and the way the way our student base was set up, like I saw every single type of person you can ever see, and it just made you understand and appreciate different diversities, different cultures, different ethnicities, different perspectives. It just gave you a 360 view. And I love my university. Go Knights, charge on. Like, I loved UCF when I went there, and it was just amazing. And moments like that make me be more strong-founded in moments going forward. I think that's just an amazing thing, to become a better person, to understand these perspectives, but also to know when to bond together and to be stronger. It's terrifying but encouraging, if that makes sense, what's going on right now, because I'm kind of scared for all the black men in my life, but it's also just kind of reassuring that people are being educated and knowing this issue now. And not to say that I'm glad this happened, because this was a murder. This was a murder. Someone's life was lost. But this has finally opened the door of silence that's been here, because of being afraid of, you know, losing our jobs, or being afraid of what other people, different backgrounds would be uncomfortable. Like, why do I have to silence my voice to appease you? Why should I pretend or ignore your simple comments and just be like, well, they didn't mean it that way? No, like, we have to speak up when we see something. Putting eyeliner on, just the Fly Liner by Fenty. We gotta speak up. What can you do? We can read. I know there's a good book out there called White Fragility by Robin DiAngelo. That would be a good book to read. How to Be Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi. The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander. Divided Sisters by Midge Wilson and Kathy Russell. The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. Those are some good books to get started to read on. You can donate to the Black Visions Collective, Reclaim the Block, Know Your Rights Camp, Minnesota Freedom Fund, George Floyd Memorial Fund, Campaign Zero, Black Lives Matter, Communities United Against Police Brutality, AHMUAD, NAACP, Legal Defense Fund, and American Civil Liberties Union. You can watch, there's a ton. I know Netflix just came out on a black collection. You can act and you can listen. There's tons of podcasts, tons of radio shows. 1619 by the New York Times about race, Code Switch by the NPR. There's just a ton of options out there to get educated on the subject. Now I'm gonna go into the Rivera Anastasia. I'm gonna do the corner of my eye. yeah, so there's all these resources that can help you educate yourself, put knowledge of what's going on, and I definitely suggest that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is like what my face is looking like right now. I did go ahead and spray rose water, and I put my hair out in a fro with this beret. I'm going to kind of finish the rest of my look here. I wasn't able to contour, so I'm going to contour as well as bronze. So let's finish that first. Where is my... I'm taking the Fenty Beauty in Mocha Mommy. Blush. I'm taking the blush kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm taking, let's do Blackberry, this one right here. A little bit rosier, a bit much. Let me put that in to highlight. So I'm taking Desi and Katie, Chasing the Sun. I'm also going to mix it with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sunset Allure loose highlighter. And I'm actually gonna take my finger, dab it, place it right there. Just hitting. I was gonna do a brown lip, but I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do black. So I'm gonna take the MAC Chestnut. Now I'm gonna take the NYX Butter Gloss and Blackberry Pie Tart. Take this. I'm gonna take some Morphe setting spray. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is my Juneteenth look. My shirt says "We Can't Breathe." Got a little dirty doing my makeup, so ignore that. But yeah, this is it. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.